I went and got my digits up. Your favorite, bruh. You don't want no trouble, cuz. The 25th, I got a meeting with the governor. That's real rap a lot, no cap a lot. I used to come faring down the Camelot. I used to whip up in my granny's pot. She asked my friends, was I? They said, nope, he not. The line to a praying woman. The truth's a heavy burden and it's weighing on me. Red Doggies caught me slipping with the wailing on me. I went to calling out for Jesus like a reverend on me. Chalked it up to sin, took it on my chin. Gotta take some L's if you wanna win. They took a but didn't take us in. I didn't even have no re-up I could re-up with. Had to rob another just to re-up. Pray to God that in his heart he found forgiveness for me. It was nothing personal, it was just business for me. When I got on, I paid him back and told him it was ugly. I'd rather ask forgiveness like 100 times than be asking for permission in a beggar's line. Cause of who I be and check out how I tend to mine. I got a partner who don't eat no pork at dinner time, but let you act like you gon' ever hurt or injure mine. He have your woman, and that's by dinner time. I keep my eyes on glory till the devil get behind. Now bad mind, the devil made me offers I decline. We not aligned, not combined, I am not confined to any wicked system that these demons have designed. They frame a mind.
It was once just an idea until breaking ground in November of 2016, and now here it is in all its glory. Spectacular SoFi Stadium here in metropolitan Los Angeles.
Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the New England Patriots and the Los Angeles Chargers.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. They go play action with Burrow. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
This defense for the Pats, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation winning that game has to be sky high. In fact, you'd be absolutely stunned to come away with a loss in that one. Could you imagine going to the press conference and trying to explain that?
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on third down.
First carry for the Oklahoma State man, Chuba Hubbard. And he is going to have the Chargers first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
So into Pats territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And now they will throw it with Burrow.
Got this complete to Racey McMath. Joe Burrow in year number 2, moving around pretty good considering the seriousness of his injury last year. If you're a defensive coordinator here, what are you trying to do to slow Joe Burrow down?
I think you want him to be in rhythm. I think you want him to be on time. And normally, you want to take that away from a quarterback, make him hold it a little bit longer. But when he has a chance to maneuver around the pocket, sometimes get out of it, big plays result. I want him throwing the ball on time and then tackling the receivers so there's no extra yardage.
On 3rd and 1, Burrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run for it. Chubb. And he's got room. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. The 40. 20. 10.
You gotta love it, baby.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach tell us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. Open man is McMath.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Hubbard.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Here's Burrow. Flushed out right. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown.
Racey McMath
with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chargers are from tying this thing up. Extra point from McManus is good.
And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. These two teams all tied after one.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Oh, they'll try a jet sweep here with Higgins. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Here's Fields.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Robbie Anderson, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Flush to his right.
And Burrow going to slide to the ground as he does pick up the first down.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
From the 44, Burrow escaping the pressure right. That's complete to DK Metcalf.
They should have put a stamp on me in the locker room.
All the way in for a Charger touchdown. DK Metcalf. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. McManus's point after is good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And they are over 500 for the season, 4-3. They got back above 500 with a victory last week. And, Charles, you think this is a very important week for them, do you not?
I certainly do, because when you start to do the math, and yes, I'm using my fingers to count. If you're 4-4 at the midway point, let's say you're saying 10 wins is your cutoff line for a playoff berth. It's usually right around that number. A loss here, all of a sudden you got to go 6-2 down the stretch just to reach 10 wins. That means this game is vital.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Fields now to throw. That one taken in by T. Higgins.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Off play action, Fields.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Robbie Anderson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots have moved out in front. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
That's caught by McMath.
And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
They'll look to run with Hubbard.
And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown.
Chuba Hubbard.
His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Pats at the line ready to go. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. Fields. They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And he gets it down to the 32. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this one.
He's got a man, complete. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Throw left side, complete. That's Hubbard. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. And Burrow going to throw again. Wide open receiver, complete. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow, eluding the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. William Jackson with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Flushed out right. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown.
Racey McMath.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Chargers on one play have taken the lead.
McManus's point after is good, and they will take a 7-point lead.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
Kicks it on the ground with a squib, taken around the 28. So we are at halftime here on Halloween, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
On play action, Fields.
Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Out of the gun, Fields.
And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Play action. It's Fields. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
And that is incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And that will be incomplete.
It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
The Charger drive about to get going. They begin this drive with Chubb. And some room to roam now. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
57 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Hubbard.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow escaping the pressure right.
And this is taken in by the tight end, Bryson Hopkins. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
2nd down, here's Chubb again.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Over the middle, complete. It's Marshall. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
2nd down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line.
A give. This is Chubb. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. To look that way, we'll see. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Chargers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Extra point from McManus is good, and the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw taken in by Hockenson here.
And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he slings one that's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Fields. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Again, Fields. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 50, here's Fields.
Going long here for Wallace. And this one is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Fields. A throw taken in by Tylan Wallace.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 38-yard line. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. And his throw is incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Here's Jacobs. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. One more time with Jacobs. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 42 yards on the ground for him so far.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter,
and this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. T.J. Hockenson, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29. The Charger drive about to get going. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Open man is Denzel Mims. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And, that one's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
Side, and it's complete.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. He's to the 10. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Marshall. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. They'll run with Chubb. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'll get 6 on the play, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll give it to Chubb, and they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right, where you are.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Richie Grant.
And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll start on the ground with Moss. But that won't help at all as he's down at the 4-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They'll go again here with Moss. But that's not going to help the cause as he stops short of the 10.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. He's back to throw.
Able to connect with Jacobs.
And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. It's a first down following a gain of 3. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Looking sideline, incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
2nd and 10.
Back to throw.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. A full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
11 empty.
Following the penalty, Chubb. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
2nd down. Here's Chubb again.
And a short gain down to about the 33. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. When you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal, that's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Chargers, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. So that's a wrap.